Hello and welcome on to episode 125 of the Don McKaylee sponsored A View from Section C. Now, before I get into introductions this week and the usual talking a bit of pish at the start of the show and a wee bit of shite, we do have to do a big shout out for this episode. Now, this is a milestone on this episode, and funnily enough, it's episode 125. And people say that it's just a number. But I'll tell you. Congratulations, Kris Inglis, on 400 appearances in all EIHL competitions.
What a boy.
What a boy. One of our own.
Yeah.
One of our own.
Definitely. And I thought it was a great gesture by the club last night to do this. To give him it. The only thing is, though, what's happened now is the Fifers have managed to obviously go in and take out the middle zero and put a line in there and it goes 4-0. And I thought, fuck's sake, it had to be 4-0-0 when you get beat 4-0. But what a boy. Outstanding. We've seen him from a bairn to a man. And that it just goes to show how long he's been there. And people forget that. The next challenge, though, is to catch JD.
Well, he'll do it. But
hopefully.
Nah, I'm only kidding. That's not the real introduction of the show.
No, it is.
It's Senior's birthday!
It's Senior's birthday.
60.
50. Oh, 60. All the cards I've got 50 on it for some reason then.
And he's even giving you a wee birthday wee on the show.
Woo!
60. Happy birthday, Senior. It's a birthday episode, everyone. That's the real milestone.
Junior. Thanks, Junior.
No tweet, Locky, tweet boy.
So, speaking about tweet, Locky, Fleet Boy, right? He done it at the end of the game.
You're not meant to tell folk. You'll get into trouble.
No, he won't. Because the game was finished. He done it on the skate round. So it's if it's a win, he said he'll do it again. He's some boy like. He's some boy. And Andy mentioned the podcast at the rink last night, and I was sitting there going, "Oh my god!" New announcer required.
Anyway, but, Senior, how's your week started? We're on an afternoon episode today because I'm on an
afternoon episode because we're both on a holiday.
I'm back to work tomorrow though, but
I've still got ages to go yet. It's been good. I had ex Dundee Tigers legend out of the house this morning, Mark McLeod.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say his dad.
Well, Colin was with him.
That's the real Tigers legend, no Mark.
So they were finishing off a bit of work for and then it's just Junior. It's just a number. It's just another day. I said to you before we started, because I've got a new knee, I feel better now at 60 than what I did at 50.
Yeah. Well, for 60-year-old Senior, I'll tell you, in the words of Karaoke Bob, you look like $1,000,000 lira.
I think you've got me some shit. Between you and the boy that's living the life in Spain every so often, he's at it, hunty. He's across there again. I'm telling you, I think he's a drugs mule or something. Custom should be looking at him.
You can't be saying that.
Oh, then again, Hunty's done some dodgy stuff in his life. But I've got a wee shout out as well, though.
Okay.
So, just unfortunately, you weren't at the game last night, right? So you never got a tablet.
I never got a tablet again.
That's why we got it. Laura felt that bad because Lara and Becky never shared it with anybody, that they put a wee note on it for the Hills, felt bad about Sunday. So here's another wee tub of tablet, share it amongst Section C. So we shared that among Section C, and I'll tell you, I was literally gone in 10 minutes. Gone. There must have been about 30 bits in it, and it was just gone. It was that good. But unlike they two that sit next to me, we shared ours. We never took it home.
No.
And then come back at on the Tuesday and go, oh, I forgot it was in my bag. Yeah, I bet you did. Called out. So there was a shout out and the call out.
Yeah.
But it was like
shout out and call. Well, anyway. So we will now move on for Tablet Gate.
We'll now start the show.
Yes. So it is time for our Axis property sponsored Rockets talk. So, Senior, I went to the first game of the season for the Dundee Rockets against our old friends at the Kilmarnock Thunder. Now, they did turn up with quite a lot of players and a couple of goalies that were left absolutely hung out to dry, unfortunately. The Rockets did win by 18 goals to 1. Goals by 2 for Robbie Hill, John Gordon, their new signing, Dennis Consius, and that's how I'm going to keep saying it until I'm told otherwise. Consius. He was 3+2. Rio Page 3+1. JD 2+5. Sean B, Grant Reekie, Jack Henderson with 2, Lewis McIntosh, Mikey Ireland, and Drew Rumgay with the other goals. And a shout out to Rockets captain Sam McCluskey, who was 0+5 in that game.
Not bad. Listen, I've seen comments on social media about it, right? And does it look good? No, it doesn't. Does it help anybody? No, it doesn't. But you could only play what's in front of you. That's it. You could, and I said that to you last week, that the Rockets will go and score as many as they want to go and score. They'll dictate the game. If they wanted to stop at 6, they'd have stopped at 6. But God, that could have been 10 minutes into the game. They're at home. They've got people paying money to go and watch them. They're entitled to go and rack up as many goals as you want.
Yeah.
You know, and
absolutely.
Unfortunately, though, right, it doesn't help Kilmarnock. That's the thing. If it's going to be like this every week, is it worthwhile them even being there? Which is a shame. I'd like to think that the Rockets have went and put a show on to show people that they're still the number one team in the league, because the league will be harder this year. But you can only play what's in front of you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So a winning start to the season for the Rockets. We already have a league table, Senior. And it started as we finished last season with the Kilmarnock Thunder bottom of the league. Played 2 games, conceding 30 goals in those 2 games and scoring 4. Aberdeen already played 2 games. They lost to the Whitley Warriors last week. The previous weekend. But then they will come into that on the two-way watch, but they beat the North Ayrshire Wild. So Rockets, they're already third, having played 1 game, 1 win. Paisley Pirates off to a good start. 2 games, 2 wins. And the Whitley Warriors, also 2 games and 2 wins. Good to see, though, Senior, a lot more teams on that league table moving forward.
Definitely. And you know what Whitley will have the experience of the NIHL sort of level of ice hockey. And I think they'll be the team to beat. You know, we obviously want the Rockets to win it. We want them to beat everybody. But that'll be the interesting games, the Whitley games. And also what will be interesting for the Rockets is when Whitley play the teams around them. You know, the Edinburgh Caps, the Aberdeen, the Paisleys, teams like that, and it'll be a lot more competitive with Whitley being in the league.
Yeah.
It'll be good though. It'll be good to see them again, but it'll be good to see where the Scottish teams are, not just the Rockets, but the Scottish teams are compared to Whitley. But
so
it's
winning
a winning start.
Winning
definitely,
start.
Definitely.
Yeah. So we do come on to our MBE valeting services sponsor two-way watch. So Jaden Baxter, our only other two-way player, now with the Aberdeen Lynx after moving on from the Dundee Stars junior development from last season. So the Lynx beat North Ayrshire World by 9-2. Jaden was 2+1 in the game, and the week previously where they lost 6-3 to the Whitley Warriors, he was 1+1. So 3 goals and 2 assists in his first 2 league games to start the season, which isn't too shabby.
It's a very good start. You know, when you're going from the junior development to the SNL, there's maybe no a huge gap for stepping up, but you know he's playing against Whitley Warriors. Who was the other team that you said what was it, the bait North Air?
North Air.
So
all right.
Yeah, and that'll be a confidence boost for Jaden to get a few goals and a few assists over those 2 games. It'll help Aberdeen and it'll help his development. You know, so yeah. Kudos to the young guy. Yeah,
great start for him as well, and can only stand him in good stead for potentially some call-ups with the Stars, but also the training and stuff like that as well. So yeah, absolute credit to him, and a good start for both Rockets and the two-way players in Rio and Jaden. And we will come on to Rio in just a second.
Definitely.
So, Senior, let's look at some Stars hockey. It is our 51 club sponsored game reviews. So we were away to the Belfast Giants on our first game of this season. Your old pal, JJ Pekarich.
JJ Pekarich.
The Giants off to a quick start after 5 minutes and 7 seconds on the power play. Cameron Kiley tied the game at 1 at 8:08 on the power play, assist by Yamamoto and Jurgens. Matt Berry put the Stars 2-1 up, 6 seconds left in the first period at 19:54, assisted by Almquist and Bowdens. Nicholas, now how are we saying it? Guy or Guy? I'm going to say Nicholas Guy.
I would say Nicholas Guy, yeah.
Let's go Nicholas Guy. Fuck them. They say our fucking players.
Actually, I thought when I heard the commentary, I thought they said Nick Gay.
Yeah, they also say Inglis, Nace.
I suppose, yeah.
So Carrigan. So yeah. So that boy, 26-42 on the power play, tied the game again. Hampus Olsen at 27-30, assisted by Matt Berry. Jackson D'Souza, short-handed senior, at 32-56, assisted by Schoon Bear. Jake Godet got one of his 2 at 37-20 on the power play, giving Stars having the 4-3 lead end of the second period. Jake Godet at 50-05. Then it was Matt Bowdens, assisted by Jurgens and Schoon Bear at 52-49. And Justin Bean at 54-46. That's by Bowdens and Olsen. Matt Bowdens' goal, senior, though. It's one of those ones, was it?
Yep. I like Bowdens. I really like Bowdens.
Yeah. But really, though, I think the Belfast fans are sitting there and they were giving it the whole...
Goalie did Tom! What's the goalie doing?
What the goalie doing?
Mental.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, I know. Was it
So-
not the Sousa goal? Was it when he came out?
Yeah.
It was the Sousa's goal. That was the short-handed goal, was it not?
I thought it was Bowden's because D'Souza kept it in at the blue line.
No, it was Schoenberg kept that in.
Was it?
Yeah. Schoenberg kept that in. Because I was thinking, we're short-handed, why is D'Souza so far up the ice? But
He's glad he does
what's
whatever
the
the fuck
goal?
he wants.
Exactly. What's the goalie doing to him? But oh my God, what a result.
Yeah. First
What
game
a
of the
result.
season.
Listen, and you're thinking, no. Is it? You see the score line, you see the score coming through, and you're thinking, okay. Now we just need to, once you get the lead, it's like, right, let's hold on to the lead. And then you sort of get pulled back, then you get it again, you think, oh, come on, hold on. And then to then pull away. That wasn't Belfast's greatest performance, but we will take absolutely nothing away from our performance. And 7 different goal scorers. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. You wouldn't think that when you've scored 7 goals in Belfast, and there's not a lot of teams. Somebody posted on Twitter the last time it happened, and it was years ago. The last time Belfast got like 7 for anybody in Belfast was years ago. And we went and done it. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic result. Probably made even better with the fact that Emil Cruz was out ill. And probably the fans probably weren't expecting Jarrett to start the season for and to go there. And for Jarrett, though, he's played there before. So he knows what he's going into. And again, the kid done well. He done really well. But what a scoreline to start the season.
Obviously, you see that no Emil Cruz, no Spencer Nass either.
Exactly.
Still from the pre-season games, still out. Obviously came back last night for the Flyers game, but no Spencer Nass either in Belfast, which your star man down. Your what's probably going to be your number one goalie.
Number one. I know.
It's some start.
Because my worry was that Cruz is out ill, Jarrett starts. If it went wrong, what does Mark do? Does he throw Dominic in? Or does he just leave Jarrett in and just say, look, I'm sorry, but I'm not putting this young kid in to get what you've got, so I'm just going to leave you there. And if they rack it up, they rack it up. It's as simple as that. But guess what? They never racked it up.
Yeah. We did. We racked it up.
We racked it up. Definitely.
So, complete wrong with our prediction, Senior. 4-1 for you, 5-2 for me for Giants. But then it's a long journey. It's a long journey back up the road. Late night, early arrival home again. Try to get a kip back home on the Sunday evening for an early face-off. So 5 o'clock face-off. Guys probably need to be at the rink for 3. So it's a bit all over the place. So we were hosting the Belfast and Clan. And I didn't really expect this either. Mikhail Teppo at 1:40, giving Glasgow a very quick start at the DIA to go 1-0 up. Justin Bean, assisted by Jurgens at 5:47, tied the game. Ben Almquist, assisted by Olsen at 7 minutes exactly, made it 2-1. Tristan Langen at 9:45 tied the game for Glasgow, and that was the end of the Clan's scoring. 3 goals in the second period for the Stars from Keanu Yamamoto at 27:53, assisted by Kylie and Nieminen. One of our own, Kris Inglis, finally, and I said it was happening this year, assisted by Schoenberg and McBean at 29:24. Keanu Yamamoto got his second, assisted by Nieminen and Kylie at 33:35. And then the final goal, rounding it off for a 6-2 victory Hampus Olsen, assisted by Berry and Dow. Senior. I said I'd come back to it because it was announced on the night, and then it was posted by the Rockets as well. And I thought at the time that he wasn't on the ice. And I think it's now been confirmed he wasn't on the ice because the assists have now changed on the Elite League's website. I've no looked at the highlights. Was Rio on the ice or no?
No. He was not on ice. Not that I could work it out. I don't think he was on the ice.
I don't know. I need to check the highlights still. But yeah.
I'm trying to figure out who. Go back to the graphic if you can. So it was. What goal was it?
I'm sure it was Almquist's goal. It was number 2. Or was it? No, it was Bean. It was Justin Bean's goal. It was the equaliser. So it's been changed to Jurgens.
Jurgen, that's what it was. That's what I was thinking. It was 71 instead of 17.
Yeah.
Because everybody looked and everybody was like, no, I don't think even Rio was on the ice.
Yeah.
And then you see the chit chat going on the bench, and they're sort of laughing about it because then at that point you're thinking, yeah, he definitely was not on ice. So I just think the officials got the numbers back to front. I think it was 71.
Fucking shot.
Instead of 17. But I'll tell you, number 17 deserves a lot of credit because we're only speaking about the Clan game here, not last night's game against Fife, but I thought he was tremendous. He does not look out of place on that fourth line. And the fourth line's no his position, right? That is nice. Rio's not that type of player. But I'll tell you, he gives that fourth line something. He's in there with Garrigan and he's in there with Jurgens. And could it be that they boys are the workhorses for him? And if there's a wee chance, Rio's in around about the goal, the puck might just break them.
He's had some chances already. He's absolutely had some chances already. So something's going to fall eventually, Tom. Absolutely will.
Definitely. I think the only thing is though, right? If everybody's fit and let's say it's one of the import goalies that sits, do we have 4 full lines? I think we do. Because if you look at it on that night, Nas doesn't play. You look at it last night against Fife, Keanu doesn't play, and Rio's there. If they come back, then you've got a full lineup. Which means Rio would miss it, which would be very, very harsh. Because I think the young laddie's been tremendous, and I think every one of the fans would say exactly the same.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But what a result! Mitchell not heard anything from him.
I was going to say, has anybody heard from Mitchell? He was. I did. I certainly heard on the bench. I'm getting told to shut the fuck up for his assistant captain.
Yeah, he you know what? He was quiet. He was quiet for the majority of the game, and then I can't mind it was somebody behind me shouted something, and then he reacted.
Yeah,
and he didn't like it. He'd had enough, and then as he sits on the bench, Big Kris sees him, and then Big Kris basically just tells him, "Turn round, and shut the fuck up." Yeah. Because listen, Mackay gets it, and he just laughs.
Yep.
And see when players do that, you're like, oh, what's the point?
Yeah.
I'll get somebody else. You're not reacting, so I'll go for somebody else. But he eventually reacted. But I'll tell you, that's probably the worst game I've seen Mitchell Hare play against us.
Yes.
I think he was non-existent. And there was 5 fans said, even they got beat 4-1 or something like that for the Clan the night before, and they said exactly the same. He wasn't in the game, and he looked really disinterested.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hope long may it continue.
Absolutely long may it continue, but an unbelievable start.
Definitely, you couldn't mark that up, could you? You just could not make that up. And again, Jarrett's in again and just does what Jarrett does. I think we maybe want the first goal back. I think I was in it was slipped under his pad.
I think if I'm going to be overly critical of him, not overly critical of him, but I think he'll want both goals back.
I can't remember mind the second goal.
The first game was the second game was the aim where it fucking trickled through him. The first game, I think, just kind of went through him like early in the game. It was just like he hadn't switched on. Like, oh fuck, it's in now. Shit, minute 8 seconds in or whatever it was. I think he'll want both back. But good to see though, Senior, that we were correct in predicting that Clan would only score 2 goals. We both said 3-2 for you, 4-2 for me. So we both predicted that they would only score 2. So we're getting better.
We are getting better. But in saying that, see for us, so we scored some nice goals. Bean's goal was good. Armquist's goal was good.
Yeah.
Some really nice goals.
Yeah. So we are getting better. We are getting better at predictions. Or so we thought. Last night we played the Fife Flyers at home in the 3rd Challenge Cup game in what's that? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 4 days. 3 games, 4 days in Challenge Cup. No goals in the first period. Josh Winquist at 21:08. There's a shock. A minute and 8 seconds into a period there.
Yeah. Say that during again, Junior.
Is that? I done. Oh, it was 140. I thought it was 108 the other night.
But there you go. But it says it again, right? And if you even go back to the Belfast, I think they were like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
5 minutes.
So 21:08. Ethan Somoza at 31:24. End of the second period. 2-0 Fife. Ryan Nicholson at 44:18, and then Josh Winquist at 53:10. Giving Fife a 4-0 victory. Senior, I wasn't there because I was too busy meeting Riley Green and watching his performance in Glasgow. What went wrong? What happened?
Everything.
I wasn't there. Is that what it was? I wasn't there, and it was just shite.
Potentially, because as much as Paul tried to get the fans going with the drum, there was nothing. It was flat going in.
Did Becky and Lara sit in the right seats?
No, they switched.
Oh, did they switch?
They switched.
Did they switch back again during the game?
No.
They're fucking. They're
we
fucking.
Say that
they're out.
They done it the right way. Well, one with them sitting in the opposite sets. So with as hockey superstitions go, we put them in the opposite sets again, and we get bumped 4-9. But absolutely. Listen, I listened to Mark's interview this morning, and he's absolutely spot on. Right, he has to take part of the blame because he said that some of them thought it was a Tuesday social night skate. Well, the coach has to get them up for that. That was just piss poor, honestly. That was dire. You know what? It was a typical Tuesday night game or a Wednesday night game. That's what it was. Everybody's going on about 3. I say that as well, and then I never thought about it. And I know we had the Belfast travel, but Fife had 3 games in 4 days as well. Same as us. Albeit we had the travel. Where I think it went wrong, and it wasn't that it went wrong.
Well, allowed them to rearrange their fucking pre-season fixtures.
Well, there is that, right? But the missing link last night was Keanu.
Yeah.
Missing link. And we missed him big style.
When you were texting me 1-0, 2-0, I said that to Shannon sitting at the gig. I went, Yamamoto no playing's changing this game.
100%.
Because Kylie probably was not on the form he had been in the previous couple of games or buzzing about. Same with Nieminen, a new line mate. Who was on with him? Was it Nas?
Spencer. It was Nas.
So he slotted into it. So a completely different type of player to Keanu.
Yeah.
And that just upsets that line a little bit.
Yeah. And you know what? And I was now. I'm not going to moan about officials, although the officials were pish, right? I'll not moan about them. I'll give you a couple of examples of my being pissed, but I think...
What was it?
Ferguson and Hallas.
Ferguson, fuck me.
Yeah. I know. I think he blew his whistle about 3 times the whole game.
And that was just for fucking end of the period.
That's how bad it was. Probably. But what I was going to say is, if you think back to last season, I think Nass and Kylie played together last season on a few occasions, and it didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
So I was surprised when Mark put Nass straight in on that line. If it was me, and I'd have even tried it during the third period. Right, we're 2-0 down. We're playing absolutely terrible. The coach basically said that in his interview. I'd have put Nass in with Berry and Amquist, and I'd have put Olsen down, and I'd have put Olsen with Nieminen and Kylie, just to see what came out of that. Just to see, you know. But bad day at the office. We were outplayed. We were outpassed. We were outfought. We were soft. We got bullied. Everything. Now we've got bigger at the back end, right? We've been D'Souza and Loose. Nah, never laid a hat. Never really laid a big hat. I'll tell you, the biggest hit of the night was Craig Garrigan on Svensson. He put him on his arse. Svensson tried to, the two of them are going for the puck, and Svensson tried to put the reverse hit in, and Craig just went right at him. Svensson ended up in his arse. Jurgens, he tried, but he tried.
He got a double minor. He got a double minor. I assume he was looking for a wee fight there.
Probably.
It was 2 cross checks.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, right? They boys, Hunt and Svensson, are sitting on the bench when it's happening. That was the problem. These 2 guys ran that game. Honestly. Criticism of the officials. There's a bit of Stramash in front of Owen. And Owen's getting a bit chirpy now, right? Because he kens he's got boys that will stick up for him. There's a bit of Stramash in front of him. Schoonberg gets rough and penalty. So there's 5 skaters on the ice. Hunt comes off the bench, skates past Ferguson, and goes towards it. You're not allowed to do that. You are not allowed to come off the bench while someone's going up when there's something happening on the ice. Skated past him, said nothing. At one point, I think for about 20 seconds, I never noticed it. It was Lara that noticed it. We had 6 men on the ice for about 20 seconds. Nobody noticed it. Fife. Sinky posted this morning, I didn't think it was as much as this, but Fife had 8 on the ice.
Fuck.
And nobody noticed.
I take it there was like 3 dreadful. All at the boards, like danger.
I think it was, yeah. And the puck got played into them, and the puck was played by Fife. But
the one thing that's getting me about this year and the rules this year, obviously, is the players sitting over the bench or one leg over the bench or the board.
Yeah.
And you're not allowed to do it. Oh, it's a penalty. The Clan game, it happened so many times that Mitchell, I know it was Mitchell Herd. He was sitting his leg over for ages, and I'm like, the referees are slightly skating past that, and nobody's fucking calling nothing.
And you know what? It's
a fly it or didn't he? Like,
it's a new rule. I wouldn't hate an issue, right? See, we done it, and the referee had a quiet word with him and just say, "Look, Mitchell, remember now, you can't do this as a penalty. Just give me a wee warning." I'd be happy with that. Yeah. But if you're continually doing it, then nah, you've got to call it. But you know what? None to do with the officials last night. We were just out fucking played. Every credit to Fife. They came with a game plan and they'd done it fucking perfectly. And the only time I thought we had a bit of fight back, and it took Mark Bowdens to do it. So there's a penalty on Svensson for high sticks. He gets 2+2. I never really seen it, but I seen the hit. Bowdens took a he really took offence to it, as if he probably thought Svensson's done this deliberately, where he's nailed him and he hit him into the boards when he done it, and Bowden's went after him. Right now, let's be honest. If they went toe to toe centre ice, like Bowden's is getting dude. But we've not got. But he was the guy who done it. But we've got nobody to do this.
Yeah,
we done it. I'm no kidding. And I know that people will say, but we've got Jurgens here. We've got Jurgens there. Well, how did Big Jurgens not do it last night? Now, listen, Jurgens got man of the match. Me personally, I didn't think he was man of the match. He played. He was okay, but he was okay in a very, very poor team performance. For me, Matt Bowden should have been man of the match because he was in amongst everything, and he really, really tried hard last night. Jarrett let 4 in. Jarrett played really well, and he still let 4 in. Shane Owen got man of the match for Fife? Nah. Shane Owen just played a normal game. There was nothing spectacular about Shane Owen. The guy that ran the game for them, apart from Hunt and Svensson refereeing the game, was the guy Winquist. He is a very good player.
Yeah.
We just won at the races, Junior. And if we want to go further in this competition, and 3 wins for 3 would have really set us up really, really well.
Yeah.
You've got to win that type of game,
Right, so from the Clan game, your man of the match.
Oh, Keanu.
Yeah, 2 votes there. So that's mine as well. Man of the match last night, Bowden's.
Bowden's, definite. Yeah.
Okay. So, listen, it's bearing in mind, I think we would have took 4 out of 6 points from the first 3 games with, a Belfast loss in there probably, beat Clan, beat Fife. So we're no worse off than what we would have wanted and expected. No. It's just more disappointing the fact that we've not managed to get that 3rd win. This is what the Challenge Cup Group B table looks like. So Fife Flyers are bottom after 3 games. 1 win, 2 losses, 2 points. Glasgow in 3rd, tied with Belfast after 2 games. 1 win, 1 loss, so 2 points each. And Stars top of the group. 3 games played, 4 points, 2 wins and a loss.
Yeah, so it just goes to show how big the games are this weekend now,
Yes,
and it's, you know what, it's always going to be like that.
Yeah, brings us
4
a nice
teams in a fucking group.
Yeah. Liam Mean Tattoo sponsored game preview. So we are away to Paisley on Saturday night in the Challenge Cup against the Cambuslang, Pishy Wishy, Motherwell, Bothwell, North Lanarkshire, Renfrewshire, Glasgow Clan. And then at home to the Belfast Giants on Sunday. Again, Challenge Cup as well. Listen, we kind of previewed them last week, so I'm not going to go through all the blurs and that again, because this is the part of the season where it's very boring and it's the same teams over and over and over until we get into some league phases. I will, however, though, say that Glasgow obviously are playing tonight at home to Guildford, live on Premier Sports, I believe.
Manchester?
Is it Manchester? I thought it was Guildford.
I thought it was Manchester.
I thought it said Guildford. It is Manchester, you're right.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Check that. So it's on the telly though. So quick wee checks of that in between the Liverpool game.
No.
Liverpool on the night, so I'll be watching Liverpool. So I'll quickly check this.
They'll be watching.
I'll check this. I'll flick it over to check what the score is. That's that. I'm fucking watching them. Listen, Chelsea.
What day is this? Wednesday. I'll be Emmerdale on Coronation Street.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Junior, I'm 60.
We've still got Bake Off to catch up on for last night as well, because we missed it for being at a gig. So I might watch Bake Off as soon as Shannon comes in and then watch Liverpool. In fact, I watching Liverpool. But yeah, so listen, what are you thinking, Senior? What are you hoping for? I'd be happy with 2. I'd be happy with just 1 win.
It's, see, last night's thrown me. It really, really has. It's absolutely thrown me. See, we'd have won last night. I'd have fancied our chances again in both games, but last night just goes to show you go from highs to low, right? So, right, Clan will win 5-2.
Right, so.
Yeah.
Right, what are you saying?
It's
Clan will win.
5-2. 5-2 Clan.
5-2 Clan, okay.
Yeah. And I'll get a tweet from Mitchell on Sunday morning with a big middle finger or something.
I'm going to say 3-2 Clan in overtime.
Okay. I would take that. I'd rather go with your result than mine.
Take the point in Paisley and get back up the road again. Hopefully we've still got our wheel trims on the bus and that. Because you can what the Paisley lot are like.
Especially at that Canvas Lang Arena.
Yeah. Then Glasgow. Then it's because I've wrote the G down for Giants in my notes. Giants on the Sunday. Now we're not there because we're celebrating somebody's big birthday. So we're not there, but hopefully get updates for maybe the Brownie girls.
We'll get updates for somebody.
Giants.
Giants will be raging at us after putting 7 past them,
And that's how I'm kind of glad I'm not there, because if fucking they win convincingly, Keefers will be fucking right round here it to you.
Okay. You'll turn round and be like, fuck, there's nobody there.
Well, the Andos under there because fucking they're Awana, so
yeah.
Score.
Fucking Mr. fucking demoralising sitting here, I think we'll get dooed again, You know what? I'm going to go for the same score. 5-2.
Giants.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay. I'm going to say 4-3 Giants on overtime.
Okay. So that'll be a 2-point weekend.
So I'm hoping we're still getting the 2 points. Yeah.
I would. And you know what? It doesn't let them really, they catch you because they get a point extra. But it's going to be difficult now. I think, I was speaking about it last night. I met Gillian Carstairs and Jordan before the game, and we were speaking about
what a shame.
We were speaking about the Challenge Cup, and there was somebody, I don't know who it was, they said it was a Stars fan, had says that Stars will win their first 2 games, that'll be it, Stars will qualify, no bother now. And I'm thinking, doesn't work like that, right? Because we're in a group of 4, and their lot are in a group of 6, right? Which is bullshit to start with, right? I've never seen so much nonsense in my life. 10 teams in the league, let's split them 6 and 4. Fucking ridiculous. But anyway, Belfast could hump every single one of these teams. Us, Fife, and Glasgow.
Yeah.
If they wanted to. If they really play to their potential, and they'll qualify.
Yeah.
And that's how they've probably got them in a group of 4 with us, Glasgow and Fife, to try and get them to qualify every time because they're the big team. I'd love it to fail, but I certainly wouldn't love it to fail to Glasgow. I don't mind if Fife have done it before. I don't bother about that. But I would hate for it to be fucking Glasgow that qualify.
Yeah. Yeah. So yes, okay. So we've got our predictions in. You've got us with 0 points. I have us with 1 in each game. Senior, because obviously we've got our home game against the Belfast Giants, the Don McKaylee competition time. So I can now officially update everyone that basically yous were ass shite. Okay? Just brutally honest with you, nobody got it right. 2 games, nobody. It doesn't help the fact that it wasn't our players that scored the first goal of the game in both games. I'm only joking with you. God, didn't get a ratty about it. Didn't want you getting upset, and I didn't want to lose viewers and listeners. But nobody got it right. So
I thought when it was the guy Teppo that scored for Clan, I'm thinking nobody's got him. but I'm really surprised that nobody had Winquist last night.
I'm
Really
surprised the
surprised.
Fife never came in and just said Winquist
Yeah.
on the post, because there was a
Yeah.
couple of away supporters commented on it. So senior, this week's competition, you want to deliver it this week again?
Okay, if I remember what it is.
Oh,
So
I ken you're 60 now, right? But come on.
It's the minute of the first goal scored. Okay. Now we'll need to explain that. So if it's the first period, right, your time will be between 0 and 20. If you go to the second period, then remember and add on the 20. So if the goal scored in the second period after a minute, you're going to say the 21st minute. All right, Junior, correct me if I'm wrong. That's the way you were going to do it.
No, so hold on. No. Your first period will be from 0 to 19.
To 9. Oh, right, okay.
Your second period will be 20 to 39. And the third period will be 40 to 59.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes.
40 to 59.
That's it.
If it's 0-0 and we go overtime, you could have it between 60 and 64.
Yeah. So that's our competition this week. It's when the goal's going to get scored. And we didn't want to go with the exact time.
No, you did.
Well, I did, but you've talked us through it. I wanted to go with the exact score, but since we're a shite at picking first goal scorers, we thought, geez, we'll never get the exact time. So we better just go with a minute. So if, for example, the goal is scored, and it normally does it, Dundee, within the first 5 minutes. Let's say it's scored at 5:05. Anybody who has got the 5th minute, they'll be in the draw for the voucher, the £50 voucher. Yeah. So anybody, you put 5th minute, you've got from 5:00 right up to 5:59.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. And if, as I say, if it's in the second period or the third period, remember and put the 20 or the 30, and then the third period to be 40 something or 50 something. Don't put 3:29 or third minute, for example, right? Because I'll go down as the third minute of the first period.
Yeah, and if you put 12 minute in period 2, I'm still not putting it in, because that's just more work for me to follow it. So
exactly,
pay attention, and if you're wanting to guess the 12th minute in the second period, you'll hate to put 32. Okay.
Yep.
Fabulous.
Any questions? Feed it back to Junior.
There's a shot. Let's round off our show with Slimming World with Stella, sponsored on this day. So on this day, as we know, in 1965, Senior was born, and he is now 60-year-old. But in Stars history, well,
yeah,
it's a decent day in Stars history. We had 2 leavers, though. We had 2 leavers. In 2013, we had Andreas Persson leave to as unknown on Elite Prospects, as we would say in the wrestling world. He left for parts unknown. He ended up going into Norway and Finland, and went away to America to play in the Southern Professional Hockey League. When he left the Stars, he actually only ever played 15 games again over 3 teams, and that was him done. In 2020, the Wichita Thunder acquired one of the greatest Stars players of all time, and to go into bigger and better things in Tony Beauregard. So Beauregard left on this day in 2020. Senior, 3 games on this day, on your birthday. In 2016, we had an away Challenge Cup win at our unwashed friends from Fife by 6 goals to 3 Goals by Scott Branham. Matt White is shite every night. Brett Switzer, Justin Farina, Kale Tanaka, and Joey Sides. 6-3 win in Fife in 2016. A year later, a year later, 2017, we had a home Challenge Cup win versus the Fife Flyers by 7-5. Goals by Malcolm Gould, Chris Lawrence, Riley Stadel, Johan Anderson? Was it? It was Johan Anderson.
Yeah. Jimmy Jensen.
And 3 goals by Jimmy Jensen.
Jimmy
Jensen had a hat-trick. This was the game. We were 5-1 up, end of the first, 7-2 up, end of the second, and it finished 7-5.
Yeah.
And it was 7-5 with 10 minutes to go.
I know. We were hanging on.
Yes. And on this day in 2022, we had another away Challenge Cup win at the Belfast Clan by 3-1. 2 goals by Hugo Reinhardt and a goal by Elijah Barriga in what was one of only a handful of wins for Jeff Mason and his abysmal coaching career in Dundee.
Yeah. And so it just goes to show that we should have played tonight and not last night.
Yep. Pretty much.
3 for 3. 3 for 3 on the 17th of September.
Yep.
Yep. Could have been 4 for 4.
And I could have got to the game. But I've now missed out on my season ticket game because we had to rearrange it for a fucking Tuesday night.
Yeah. So there we go.
They fucked up their pre-season.
Yeah. Game should have been the night.
Hey, Senior, it should have been. It should have been. But Senior, that is us for this week.
Super.
Just everyone, just a reminder to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at AVF Section C. Also, be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube. Because that's where you'll get the most recent. You'll get notifications to say new episodes out without me hating to bother the life out you sharing it on Facebook and that. Senior.
Yeah, that's it. Well, tell what, just to be mentioned again, we got a visit last night. You weren't there last night, but remember
Ahen last night.
I know. We got a wee visit from. Remember the girl we mentioned, our 18th, Amy.
Oh, we're wee pal Amy Donahue.
Yeah. So she come up and visited last night with her mum, and in fact, I got it wrong, so I apologise. She goes to the games with her mum.
Oh,
and not her dad. I know. I got the message from her dad, so I just assumed, but it's her mum, and they came up. She was wanting to hear blather we were, but you weren't there, so she left quite disappointed. She says you were a dick.
Sorry.
Something like that. I don't know. Maybe you picked her up wrong. But yeah, so she came up, so it was good to catch up with. It was good to catch up with Amy and her mum.
Amy, if you come up this weekend, I'll see you then, but I'll not see you this weekend either because I'm there again.
I know. I said that to her. I says, "Oh, you could come." Oh no, because we're not here on Sunday. So
why do I play after that?
I don't know, Junior. I don't know. I've not got a clue.
We're going to hit. Well, I don't know what we've got after that.
It's going to be it has to be a league game because that'll be us done.
Probably.
Apart from Fife away in the Challenge Cup.
The 28th September, which is Fife at home.
League game.
Challenge Cup.
How many times do we play them? Many fucking games do we play in the Challenge Cup?
We play them at home. Right, so we play them at home, play them away, play them at home, play them away. 4 times. Play 2 home, 2 away.
Really?
Yeah.
I only thought it was 1 at home and 1 away. There we go. So it'll be Fife again.
Yeah. So Amy, the next Fife home game. You want to come up for a play that? We're there.
We're
there.
It's always good. It's always good when people come up and say thanks for the shout outs they get and stuff like that. And give us goodies like tablet. So feel free
I
to.
do like, you know what I do? I know what I do like. I do like a bit of fudge. You know, like a gold bar fudge. You used to get it at the Arbroath markets, like the gold biscuit bars, fudge, gold or caramel fudge. That's a good one. Anyway, Senior, listen. You didn't get to do this very often, right? So because it's your birthday, I'm going to let you do it. Senior, round off the show this week.
That's it, folks. For A View from Section C, episode 125. Unfortunately, me and Junior won't be there on Sunday, so have a wonderful time at the game. Those who are going to Glasgow, safe travels, bring back the points, and on Sunday, remember and give it to Adam Keefe tight, please.
And that's it.
And that's it.
See you later, folks.